Hey, so what's going on everyone and welcome back to another video. And in this video what I'm going to be going over is going to be going over a review for the recent episode of The Flash. Now, this episode was very different to any other episode we've seen this season, obviously very different to any other season or any other episode we've seen in a different season. But before I do get into the video, make sure you do subscribe if you're new to the channel to, subscribe for all the DC TV related videos and just not to miss those videos. So getting into the video really quickly, what I want to do is give kind of a number what I thought of the episode out of 10. I'd probably give it a 7, being honest. I didn't like the whole how they didn't bring up Iris West having a different color of lightning, obviously. Obviously, it was just for effects to know that it was going to be Iris or the accelerated man. Now, other than that, I thought that Iris running around was a bit. I didn't really like it. Now, obviously, seeing her as a speedster was very different, but I didn't necessarily like it. I didn't like how Barry is basically out of it throughout the episode. I thought it was a bit kind of boring, really. I thought it was kind of a boring episode. Honestly, probably one of the most boring episodes this season. But what I want to go over really quickly is, Joe, or well, not really Joe, but going on to, Melting Point, which was obviously kind of the villain, but he didn't know he's a villain and all about that. Now, he's a very strange kind of person to pick, obviously, and at the end of this, the end credits, I'll obviously have a thing for that at the end of the review, obviously, but basically, Melting Point, he was a very, trying to be like the Flash and Ralph, but he was very, I don't know, not there. I thought he was kind of a lackey for kind of a villain, but not really a villain. I thought he was definitely a cool character, and at the end of it, he does end up joining Team Flash for a bit. Now, do I think he'll reveal his identity? Maybe so, maybe not. I'm not entirely sure, but I do hope he does. Honestly, I do hope Barry does reveal his identity to him because I think if I, being honest, I'd kind of rather him to be around for season 5 rather than Ralph. I'm not a massive fan of Ralph, but I do quite like Melting Point, obviously. But going on to the end credits of the episode, what I want to go over for this is Harry obviously knowing which one is going to be, the next two boss metahumans. Now, one of them is going to be called, I'm not entirely sure of her name, but she's going to be called Null, I think. So that's going to be in episode 17, or episode 17 actually. And it's going to be basically, and well, basically after this week, obviously after this episode, The Flash is going on break for a week. Then another episode is coming out, which is episode 17. And after that, I'm not entirely sure, but I do think it is playing until the end of the season, just every single week. Which I'm going to expect. I'm expecting it obviously because we have to go through, obviously, a week of March, another week after when it's done or whatever, a week or two, all of April, and about mid to late May, which is quite a long time away, obviously. But I don't really want to think about that because in like April or something, Supergirl's going to be coming back, so I'll probably have a lot of videos on that and going over that. Now, going on to, Caitlin throughout the episode, wasn't really a massive fan of Caitlin. She was there, but she wasn't there really. She was there, but she wasn't enjoyable. Obviously, Cisco being really critical over the thinking cap, I thought was a bit natural, but I did think the thinking cap was a bit cool. Actually, I did enjoy that. I did think that was a really good thing to have. Obviously, it could have been a lot better or whatever. Could have been easier, but I guess the end credits kind of makes up for everything. Now, I don't really want to go into anything else over on The Flash yet, because I'm going to be having at least one or two videos go up in the next week going over videos on this. Obviously, I'll have a trailer video tomorrow going over the trailer for episode 17. I'll probably mention that it's not going to be around until about a week's or like a week time or whatever. But other than that, there's nothing else really to go over in the video. So I guess I'm going to end the video off here. Obviously, if you're new, make sure you do subscribe and turn on post notifications. Just get notified every time I do upload, and leave a like for whenever I do end up posting the next video. And if you want my next video to be a trailer breakdown and a theory video or something, I'm not entirely sure yet. But obviously comment down below if you did enjoy the video, and other than that, I guess I'll see you tomorrow for another video, and goodbye. Now there's obviously a few things that I forgot to mention, so I'm going to be recording this about a 10-minute, difference. So what I'm going to be going over is a few things I forgot to mention, which was Iris finally mentioning that she quit her job. This was something we've been waiting for pretty much the whole season, and we eventually got it. And now, her going back to her Flash vlog, or Flash blog, or whatever, that is pretty interesting. We get to see her go back to her old roots, if you want to say that. We get to see her go back to basically doing whatever. It's kind of good to, see Caitlin doing all the technological kind of things going on throughout the episode instead of Cisco. Made a bit of sense, I guess, but then going on to something I found which was really stupid, which is why Killer Frost didn't go after the Heat metahuman, which made no sense to me because he's obviously the best choice for this. Now, obviously, as I said, I gave it about a 7. I still agree with that, but it still could have been a bit better. And this is just something that I really quickly wanted to add in. So I guess this has been pretty much the end of the video. So goodbye.